Ellen from Calgary. We in this room have built up our own individual CPP accounts. We all have our own. It isn't the Fed's, it isn't Alberta's, it's ours. And I resent a lot the idea that a government of Alberta is going to take my money from my account and spread it however they feel they want to do it. I'm going to move on quickly. I'd like to know when we're going to see the official survey results, and I want you all to know I want you to keep your hands out of my individual CPP.
Premier, I'm not sure I can leave that one hanging.
Well, I think maybe Trevor Tombe should comment on this, and I know that people believe that there's money in an account with your name on it, but that's not how CPP works. It's a pay-as-you-go program. So the people who are receiving money today are receiving that money from the people who are paying in today. And then the extra amount that our young people are paying goes to Ottawa to be invested in a fund without actually consulting back with the province or any of the ratepayers on how it's invested. So but Andrew Judson has a proposal that we could actually do it just as the last speaker described if we had our own independent plan, that whatever extra there was would be able to go into an account with your name on it, so that if you do end up having money left over and you want to bequeath it to your heirs, you'd be able to. You can't do that now, right? And so that's part of the reason why we want to look at the potential. The other thing I'd say, because I know people talk about surveys, so most surveys only have about 800 people responding. We have about 1,200 people in this room. And so this is the reason why we're going around, is we're trying to get a gauge of where people are at on whether they want this to go to a vote. When it goes to a vote, that's when you'd have a yes side and you'd have a no side. It would be fully debated, and every single Albertan would be able to get to weigh in on it. I just don't think that any of us can make a decision off a poll that only has 800 people or a single room full. That's why we've been doing such extensive consultation to see if there's an appetite to put it to a vote.
Thank you, Premier. Yes. Okay, Trevor, quickly. Go ahead, Trevor.
Yeah, just confirming, there are no individual CPP accounts, full stop. To the earlier question about what the time horizon is and how much would demographics and migration and so on have to change to undermine Alberta's advantage, these are typically projections that go out to the mid-2080s. That's what I do, and that's what the CPP does in its forecasting. And for context, if we would have migration and fertility rates in Alberta that matched the Canadian average, then I estimate about 1/3 of the Alberta pension advantage would be eliminated, so 2/3 left. And if we looked like Quebec, which has kind of the lowest of both, then about half the advantage would evaporate as well. And that's all the way out through to the 2080s.
Okay, let's take a couple more comments. I'm going to hold them from the panel for a minute so we can get through a couple more. Start here.